I'm Ian Field. I'm Group Managing Director at Adfield. Adfield are the PPMA's marketing partner who are helping run this event. We've still got a few people joining. We have got 60 people registered for this online briefing this morning. So I might just wait for a couple of minutes if people don't mind. We've got an hour booked in for this slot. The presentation is actually about 30 minutes. So that will give us plenty of time for Q&A at the end. But if we don't mind waiting just a couple of minutes so that people don't miss the start, that would be great. Okay, it's just after 10, so I think we'll make a start. So good morning, everybody. Welcome to this briefing about Automation UK and Machine Vision Conference. So we're going to go through this morning some of the things we're doing in marketing. But before I start, I'd just like to introduce some key people from the PPMA. We have Lizelle. Lizelle wants to sort of give her a wave. She's got a camera on. Lizelle is responsible for marketing at the PPMA, and she's supported by Adam, who is also here somewhere. There we go. Adam's just popped up. So they're the two main people at the PPMA who are supporting on this today. And then from Adfield, we have Sue, Clarissa, Ella, and Duncan. So that's the Adfield team that they're on board today as well. The event is being recorded this morning, so I hope that's okay with everybody. It's just so that we've got a record of what's gone on and we can share this afterwards if people have missed it. The presentation will also be available afterwards and will be emailed out or available via the portal, one or the other. So 8 weeks to go, not long now. Both events are almost sold out, which is a brilliant result. And shows the strength at the moment of face-to-face meetings and exhibitions. Visitor registration is now well underway, and we are already showing healthy signs of growth and hitting our target. So that's really good and should bode very well for a buoyant and a well-received exhibition. So today's presentation, which I'm going to share my screen, so this is where the fun bit starts, so I'll probably get this wrong. But we'll have a go at sharing screen, which is there, and I'll pop that up like that. That one there. Sue, can you see that on your screen? Great, thank you very much. So we've broken this presentation. There's not too many slides, 20 odd slides, so try not to bore you with PowerPoint. But we've got two sections to this presentation. Firstly, we're going to show you what we as the PPMA, as the organisers of these events, are doing to attract visitors to come to the event. And then we're going to talk about things that you can do to attract people to come to the event to see you and your company. So who are we? So first of all, just an introduction to Adfield. We are a full service agency and we are the PPMA's marketing and communications partner. That's our offices here in Beckbury, which is in rural Shropshire. We do, for the PPMA, we handle the marketing communications, working with Lizelle. We handle all the digital marketing, and we're handling all the data and RSVP management of the event with LiveBuzz, the registration company. So first of all, what are the PPMA doing to promote Machine Vision Conference and Automation UK? So MVC, as I'll call it, if that's okay. Our tagline in there is capturing the very best of industrial vision and imaging. And Automation UK, which is a launch show this year, is bringing industrial automation and robotics to life. All our campaigns are designed to get visitors to register to come to the show. So all our sign-offs will always say register now. This is the main crux of what we're trying to do. Until we can get somebody to register, we don't have any visibility of them. We can't see them. So our primary objective in all our marketing is to get people to register. As the exhibition organisers, our job is to promote the show is happening and condition the marketplace to both the date and the location of the events. We want people to pre-register so they become visible, and then from that we can then encourage them to attend. Where you come in, and where we work very closely with our exhibitors, is that you can send invitations to your customers and prospects. We find that a personal invitation always works far better than just an invitation from the organisers, who they might not know. So that's the crux of what we're going to do today, and we'll go through this presentation and talk these things through. Print marketing is still very much viable, and advertising is part of one of the tools that we're using to promote these events. So that's an example of the Automation UK advert that's currently running. We're running this across a number of publications, big, bold, eye-catching imagery. And again, if you look, register for your free Vista Pass today, visit automationuk.co.uk. So very much, and there's a QR code there, so very much people can register from this. And it's again, if you look, you'll see Automation UK's logo on this ad very much has the date line very strong, and the MVC logo is exactly the same, where the date line is very strong. Editorial, we've got lots of editorials going through. We've got lots of contra arrangements and reciprocal arrangements with 18 magazines, and through those publications they will be promoting the show using our editorial that we're sending through to them. Editorial is still very valid. We now call it content creation. The days of issuing press releases in bulk, as they used to be, are long gone, but press releases still have a very big place, and a lot of publications will run that press release with the photograph that we send, and we find that people take more time if they're reading a printed publication rather than just reading it online, and you can often get a better result. So editorial is part of the mix, and certainly shouldn't be discounted. But as we all know, digital design is very much of the moment, and is very much the future. And so as part of our digital, I'll go into social in a second, but we are doing a lot of email marketing at the moment. Emails, we have extensive databases at the PPMA, making up across all of the different areas of the business, particularly amongst members of BARA and UKIVA. And both of these shows are being marketed to our databases to promote registration. So we've been doing monthly email campaigns, and over the next 6 weeks, these emails will increase to encourage visitors to pre-register for the events. As I say, everything that we're doing, the sign-off in all of these is registered today or register now for your free Vista Pass. That's the MVC version and how that looks on a mobile device. And again, you can see some of the key messaging capturing the very best of industrial vision and imaging. And again, the date line very strong, 20th, 21st of June, which is, as I said, 8 weeks away. So from digital, we also have a lot of social media communications going out. We publish organic content, and don't want to teach people to suck eggs, but organic content is effectively your social media PR, whereas your paid for advertising is like your display advertising. So our social organic content goes out at least twice a week on all the main channels, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram. And this is to promote the date line, the brand awareness, and also what visitors can expect when they attend MVC and Automation UK. We tend to publish around 10 o'clock in the morning, Monday to Friday. There is a registration link, so you click through and it's directly into the registration pages. And we're also promoting exhibitor articles from the websites. and we will retweet and share exhibitor posts if you start using it, and I'll talk about that a little bit more in a second. The handles we're using for automation, we're using Automation UK 2023, hashtag robotics, hashtag automation, hashtag supply chain, and our key phrase for that event is the new event for automation and robotics. The handles we're using for Machine Vision Conference are hashtag MVC 2023, hashtag Machine Vision, hashtag Machinery, and again the key phrase for that one is see it. As well as organic posts, we as the organisers are running carousel adverts and follower campaigns across the two channels, LinkedIn and Facebook. The benefits we're seeing from this is obviously increased brand awareness and awareness that the show is happening. Information is going out to a wide audience tailored to specific people. So as you're probably aware, we submit data into LinkedIn for the type of company we're looking for and the type of job title we're looking for, and then they provide us back with people, and we can then advertise to these people that the event is taking place. The advert appears as an impression, and then you swipe left if there's an interest, and so we then can see through the data that's provided back from the social campaign companies, LinkedIn and Facebook, we can see how many people are actually interacting with the adverts, and then we can clearly see the click-throughs as well. So all this sort of joins together to give us a really good picture of which of the messages we're putting out are resonating with our audience, and helps us tailor and hone the campaign to make sure we get the best result. There's a new video coming through for both events, and this will be launching early in May. The video is the most engaging form of content on the internet today, so we're finding, particularly with all of the social media, video gets far more engagement and a better response, and so our new videos the voiceovers are actually being put in as we speak, and these will be launched hopefully back into this week, early next week. They'll be shared through all our social platforms and are a great way to get visitor registration, and for the exhibitors, you'll find links to these videos in the portal, or the hub, I think you call it, sorry. Search engine marketing, we're also investing in SEM, promoting the MVC and automation websites to increase their visibility in search engine results. They'll come up at the top as sponsored paid advertising. We're doing that through Google Ads. We're also doing it through Bing, and we're utilizing search ads as well. And these are being updated monthly to get the best reach to our target audience and the desired campaign. These are some of the media partners that are supporting us and we're working with, and they'll have a presence at the show, and they're all covering the shows with editorial and advertising, and we've got various material with all of these publications running at the moment. So the crux of today, what can you do to promote your presence at MVC and Automation UK? So that's what we're doing. Now we want to talk about how we can help you to better market yourself to get the best return on investment from your participation in these events. So what should you be doing at the moment? Well, social media is probably the top one. So promote the fact you're exhibiting at MVC using the hashtags, hashtag MVC 2023, hashtag Automation UK 2023 and Automation 2023. Across all your channels, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn and Twitter, all the platforms that are relevant for your business. We suggest you do this at least 3 or 4 times a week. New products, talk about stuff that you're going to be exhibiting, talk about some of the things that you're promoting at the show, talk about if you've got a promotion or a unique selling point for your product. Another way is to run a paid video campaign or use video in your organic posting. This gives you a much better interactive reach into the audience that you're trying to get to. You need to target both your existing customers and your prospects. It's always worth remembering that your customer is somebody else's prospect, and your customer is going to appear on a competitor's prospect list. So therefore, if you don't target your customers, you could upset your customers or even lose them to your competition. So we always recommend that you target all of your database, both prospective and existing customers. You can use the taglines in both organic and paid posts, and they're all there. And we're sharing this afterwards, so you can get all of these bits of information at the end. It's also worth saying, if you want to ask any questions, anything pops up, you can put it in the questions bar on the side, and we'll answer those at the end. And we'll also take questions at the end as well, and I can put that through the team. This is a really, really good opportunity for you. There is a unique URL, so that when you share and invite your customers and prospects through email, social, etc., you can track which of your marketing is working and which of your prospects and customers have registered to come to the show. This is quite simple to do. You do this through the Exhibitor Hub. And you generate your own link, and then you include that link in all your outgoing material. But if you're not sure, we're here to help. And at the end, I'll introduce Ella. Ella's going to coordinate all of this. And if we can help talk you through this and walk you through this if you're not comfortable doing it yourself. So we're there to help. But this is a great way for you to actually see which of your marketing is working and which of the prospects and customers you're inviting will be attending the events. Email footers and emailers. So you should really be looking at adding, if you're an MVC footer with the registration link into your email signatures through your company, and the same if you're at Automation UK exhibitor. Putting a banner at the bottom of your bottom of your email saying that you're exhibiting at the event is a great way to reinforce your presence at the show. Again, if you need help in doing this, we're there to help. And if you want us to, we can create this for you and provide it back. So you just upload it to the bottom of your emails. That's your email footer. So on emails, you should be doing emailers to both your prospect and current clients, and send them the registration link that you've created. We find emailers get best results sent out midweek, Tuesday, Wednesday or Thursday, and we find the best time is somewhere between 10 and 2. If you're doing an emailer, you should be promoting the fact that you're at the show. You should be promoting the fact of your new products or your new services or your new offerings, any special offers you're doing, anything that's happening on your stand that's unusual or unique, anything really that's going to make you stand out from the crowd to attract people to come and see you. Include the unique URL in your emailers, and again, we can do the emailer footers, and if you want help to produce an emailer for your company that you can send out, we'll help you do that as well. So at the end, you can Ella's contacts are all on this last slide, and if you speak to Ella, she'll help you with our design team to create something for you. That's free of charge. So it's to encourage you to invite your prospects and your customers. Videos. There's a lot of talk at the moment about videos and how, particularly through social, videos have really taken off. So just a few pointers if you are going to do some videos and you're looking at video production, some of the things that you should be looking at. MVC and Automation UK, their brand is represented by a logo. That logo contains all of the relevant information for that show. So if you're doing a specific post or a video to go in a post and about the show and your participation in the show, then use the logo as this gives all the key information that people really need. The text uses the correct font and color scheme as seen on the MVC and Automation websites. And some of the phrases and keywords and taglines are used throughout, which match adverts, emailers and other communications for both shows. The video, if you're outputting, the main things around the style, use existing footage, or you can animate photos. So if you haven't got something on video, you can just look at animating some photos. There's a few animated graphics is another way of doing it. Always remember on output, web videos work best at 16:9, which effectively is widescreen, whereas social works on a 1:1 basis, which is effectively a square format. So it's remember to, when you're setting your video or creating your animations, to set them to the output that you're going to use, whether that's hosting it on your website or using it through social. Yeah, so here, what do you need to do? Well, we've said social, it needs to be 1:1. If you haven't got footage, no problem, animate your photos. Focus on your existing socials to share with your prospects and customers, and include the key phrases, keywords, and taglines so that people can connect into these events. It's also worth saying it is worth doing specific shareable video for your social, which can just be that you're attending and the date lines. It will help raise the awareness to your customers and your prospects that you're going to be at the show. So use our taglines, and video, as we say, we think is a really, really good opportunity to increase your coverage. And then there's PR and advertising. So each exhibitor has their unique URL that can go into all of your PR and into your advert. But it is worth saying, create content, write articles and blogs for your website with links to your social media channels. Prepare a press release for the event. If you've got a new product, get the press release on your stand. It'll be digital, but so you can send it out to the trade journals if you get to see them. There will be people wandering around the show. It gets also your message out to the industry. Post press releases to our portal so that we can share them with the wider community. So if you tell us what you're doing at the show, and about your new products and your new services, we will help send this out as well. It's worth having a look at the 18 publications that are covering the shows. Maybe worth considering inviting, if you've got a new product, one of these journalists to visit you at your stand. And consider saving an important newsworthy announcement for the exhibition, so you can tease it in the run up to the show and then maybe release it at the show. From an advertising perspective, those 18 publications obviously would be delighted to receive your advertising and to raise your profile that way. That's the 18 that we've showed. In total, there's around 25 that will, in the run up to the show, be involved, and they have their own circulations, which will help increase your reach. We've got 2 handy guides that you can download and that might be able to help you. I mean, some people might be the marketeer in their own business, so some of this is less relevant. But for those people that have got their own businesses, they're the smaller exhibitors. Often they're doing the work themselves, or trying to get stuff published and trying to get emails out. We've produced 2 handy guides which give some of the main points to follow when you're producing content for Automation UK and the MVC shows. So the one on the left is press releases. So this is what we suggest. Is it newsworthy? Selling the story, make best use of your own resources, and what to avoid. So just a few tips and guides. And on email marketing, a personal invitation, content guidelines, submission details, and then what to do before you submit it and when to submit. So we're coming toward the end of this presentation now. So I just wanted to quickly recap. Let's recap for your unified marketing strategy. So point 1, first thing to do, get your unique URL created. As I've said, if you need help in this, we're very happy to help, and Ella will coordinate all of that side of it. This will be very important when you're sharing MVC and Automation UK content, because it will take people directly through to a registration point that you can then see. In your social media, do social media through the main channels. You should have a social media channels. Again, if you're not sure how to do this, if you haven't got these set up, talk to us and we'll help you set them up. and go through how to do it. Make sure you use the hashtags, which will be posted afterwards, including MVC 2023 and Automation UK. We suggest posting at least once a week, more often if you can, particularly in the run-up to the show. Include things like your stand number so people know where to find you. And if you can, reshare our material. So if you see a social post coming out from us, you're very welcome to share it with a comment. You can just reshare, but it's actually better if you reshare with your own information on it. So rather than just clicking reshare, click share with your comment, and then put something like, you know, we're delighted to be participating in MVC or Automation UK. Look forward to seeing you there. We're on stand, whatever. And so make it personal to your company. Emailers, make sure that you're when you're sending your day-to-day emails, when they go out, in the banner strip at the bottom, you should really include the logo for the exhibition that you're at, whether it's MVC or Automation UK, with your stand number. And again, if you want us to help you create that, we'll do it for you. Email marketing, great way to invite your customers and prospects. Produce the emailer. There's a guideline there to help you do it. If you're not sure and you don't know how to do it, we'll do it for you. And again, that's all free of charge. Video marketing, great ways to use this. Use our video. You can share our videos. There's an MVC and an Automation video, depending on which show you're at. And don't forget PR. It is still very strong. And there's a lot of publications and magazines that are supporting the show. And they'd love to talk to you about editorial. And they'd love to talk to you even more, I expect, about advertising. So if you need further help, Ella, who will bring the screens up in a second, I'll stop sharing in a second. But Ella Coleman, who works at Adfield, is going to coordinate all of this. You can contact Ella via our switchboard, or ella@adfield.co.uk is her direct content. So I think what we'll do now, I'll stop sharing. I'll grab something to drink because my voice is going dry. You're very welcome now to unmute yourself. I'm just going to see if there's anything in the chat that needs commenting on, and we'll take that. Yeah, so if anybody's got any questions, anything you want to know about the campaigns that we're running, anything we can help you with, anything you want to comment on about the presentation or what you're doing at the show, now's your chance.
There is one from Glenn who's asked if there's a specific format for PR to be uploaded onto the website. So no, if you just go to your Exhibitor hub, you can upload PR onto there. We're then obviously it will automatically upload to your section on the hub as well, and then we'll pull it off from there. And obviously we'll use that in content going forward. So if you just upload it in text format onto the website, that'd be great. No more questions coming in on the Q&A.
Anybody want to come off camera and take their mute off and say hello?
Yeah. Hello. Hi,
Julian. Morning, Julian. How are you?
Yeah, good. Thanks. Yeah, thanks ever so much for that. That was all very useful information actually this morning.
Right.
So yeah, but yeah,
so
yeah.
We'll circulate this afterwards so that Ella's contacts are there. Ella's at the bottom of my screen anyway, so you can give a wave. Yeah. So Ella will coordinate everything. But anything you want, any help you want, we're there to support.
Yeah. Super. Yeah. No, that's very helpful.
Morning, Ian.
Morning, Ian. Yeah, I'm UK IVA committee member that actually looks after or helps funnel the marketing back to you as well from the committee and the members.
Brilliant, thank you.
So I'm the link from the members through the committee back to you. So I thought I'd say hello.
Yeah, very nice to meet you. Thank you. We'll see you
it all funnels via the chairman off to the PPMA marketing, but I'm the one that sits behind them.
Very good. Thank you. Well, nice
Okay.
to meet you.
Thanks, Ian.
Okay. Well, if we can, unless anybody else wants to join in, I think that's probably everything we've got to say today. And thank you very much for joining. We hope you have a great show, whether it's MVC or Automation UK you're exhibiting at, and anything we can do to help to get the message across, please contact Ella and we'll come straight back to you. Thank you for your time this morning, and we'll close the meeting there. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
Thanks, Ian. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.